All right, well, let's turn the page then from CHL over to the NCAA boys. Let's start. We got St. Cloud fortunately advances in game 3 over UMD. We get to see Peart go now into the NCHC Frozen Faceoff here, St. Paul this weekend at the X. They got North Dakota, who I, for very selfish reasons, definitely want to see lose. But, tell me, what have we been seeing from Peart? What do we want to keep seeing from him?
Yeah, I thought the series against Duluth, I thought the first game he was real good. Second one, he looked a little bit off. And then game 3 was fine. But, I think he missed the week before with injury. I don't think he missed the week before that, though. But, he was looking like a guy that was, that's a tough fucking series to come into after missing a week with injuries. But again, like I've said it before, this year he's just been on a lot of nights their go-to guy on that back end there. And I get like last year, I said this before, but he used to just be dumping pucks into the corners, and he's just so mobile, the skating so good, and you know that he's capable of creating and finding like passing and shooting lanes. The fact that he was just like going for the alley-oop off the fucking back wall, hoping it would bounce out in front. Hey, he pulled it off a few times too, but the poise in the offensive zone, decision-making in his own end, just in again, same thing like Lambos, like when to stay, when to go. He's not the biggest dude in the world, but I think his strength, looking at him last year, he looked like he was swimming in that jersey. He clearly put on a whole lot of muscle, and he's a lot stronger than he was last year too. So I think in zone defending's taken another step. You're not seeing the same hookings, tripping, all those penalties that were driving me legitimately insane last year. But he's just playing an all around solid game. Even if it is somewhat quiet, he's not necessarily lighting up like a highlight reel, but at the same time, that's not really what you're looking for anyways. He's kind of just been reliable for them. I think this year the offense took a step. I'm trying to find his. No, I lost his stats. He's played really well. So this will be he's played a real well against North Dakota in the past. I remember that was the last game before the World Juniors last year, and I think the last game it was a 4-point night or 3 primary assists, and that was right when he started catching fire, ended up making the World Juniors team. So we'll see how that goes for him. North Dakota's playing really weird hockey this year. But I would love to see him obviously advance. And watching North Dakota lose is, it's always fun.
I just need to not see Gophers and whatever they're called now, the Fighting Hawks, end up in the Fargo Regional together. That would be an absolute fucking nightmare. And that's what'll happen if they get in. But